Sri Muruganar's Sri Guru Ramana Prasadam. Chapter 11. Imparting Wisdom to the Mind. Translated by Robert Butler. Read by Jani Butler. Mind. Cultivate the qualities of one-pointed focus and unforgetting self-awareness so that, illuminated by the intense light of devotion to your Guru, you root out the confusion of I and mine, even as it arises, and experience the clarity which comes from the undisturbed peace of jnana. Mind, heed the profound truth of this teaching, for it is the first duty of all seekers. This is meditation, the yoga of union with the Supreme, that disciplines the mind so that all sense of doership is abolished. My mind, you will perish if you investigate earth and the other elements, taking them to be real. Rather, should you hone your discriminating faculty with the question, who am I? And come thus to perceive directly the truth of your own eternal Atman. To dwell within the heart, making of it a burning ground where the eye sense is consumed in the fire of union with Lord Shiva through profound contemplation, will afford even greater delight than Indra's paradise. If happiness were not your true nature, how could you have any love for yourself? Therefore, laying hold of that Atman, which is the cause of love, you should realize your true nature in the bliss of the real. Take heed, my mind, and mark the true path. Pay attention to the eye that has become a prey to the holy feet of the Lord and been annihilated. That is the great and noble state, the nature of the Atman, that shines as your true support. My soul, why do you labor in the senses' barren tracts, when there is such bliss to be had from tending the fertile fields of the heart, where grows the rich crop of Sri Ramana's glorious feet? When we mistake that which is impermanent for that which is enduring, it only serves to emphasize the disharmony within our hearts. The true temperament is one that cleaves to the indestructible Atman, dwelling at the heart of our very existence as the immovable reality. Only those who direct their investigation inward and perceive the light of their own true Atman are in truth Brahmins. All the rest are like men who spend their lives laboring unceasingly in a vain attempt to fill up an insatiable stomach. Those who through the mental error of pramada, the forgetting of one's true nature, go about taking that which is other than consciousness to be the I, will go mad and meet their ruin. Locked in the prison of birth engendered by their deeds, their existence will be a sad and weary one. Since true existence is the I and not the body, and since the I is awareness and not delusion, eliminate the body-bound existence as just the body, and eliminate the deluded awareness as just delusion. The correct course of action is to cleave to those who, turning their attention away from external things, bear the stamp of true wisdom, thus abiding within the heart and seeking the path of the Absolute through investigation. The exalted state of reality will be gained. The heart in which words and thoughts have subsided, and which remains as the all-pervading reality, in which there is no going, no coming, no contact with anything whatsoever, will overflow with the ambrosial clarity of the Supreme. Even now, if you entirely eradicate the personal ego based on the multifarious nature of the non-self, you will experience an intense and limitless awakening as your true nature, the Supreme Reality, shines out. Only when there is a final end to that fallacious mode of perception, which manifests as the ego self through the delusive influence of the perishable body, will a new, harmonious mode of being arise within our hearts, wherein, in Mana, divine silence, we experience the effortless state of union with Lord Shiva. The true Atman cannot be reached by mental effort. It exists as one with the Jiva, which it will illuminate with its own radiance, once the hostility of that ego-based awareness tainted by desire is eliminated. The mind, intoxicated by the delusion of the senses, is swept along in the torrent of painful births. It is only the heart, illuminated by the realization of the abiding truth, that remains merged with the absolute supreme awareness. Unless the mind subsides into the heart, whose nature is consciousness, and experiences the deep peace of union with it, the mind, through separation from it, will fall into the trap of the sense organs, be whirled about in the world of the senses, and become scattered. True nobility can be found at the feet of those great ones in whom there is no separation from the all-transcending radiance of their own true Atman, and who, even in the other states of waking, dream, and sleep, remain in the fully awakened state, where realization's light is always present. Even weak devotees of little attainment will be able to attain the holy state of jnana if they constantly seek out the company of those eminent sages and supreme masters of spiritual discipline who dwell in the egoless condition of Mana.